Yes, guys, Stan here from the Level Up Network, and today we've got a new podcast, and we're going to do it a little bit different. But first, shout out to Rick from Resonates Media, who's behind the camera, making this possible. Also, today we're shooting at Level Up Gyms, slightly different location. Got the yoga mats out, and we have them out for a particular reason. We have a very special guest today, someone we haven't seen for a long time, and it's not a mirage, it's really him.
I'm really here.
He's really here. So he's been away for about 10 months to a year, and he's finally back. So let's give a warm welcome back to my good friend and the best yoga instructor in Southport, Jake Scott.
Thank you.
Mate, so good to have you back, honestly.
It's good to be back.
Yeah. So Jake's going to take us through a little bit of a stretch, I guess we're going to do, aren't we?
Yeah.
And
Get back into it.
Yeah, and whilst we're stretching, we're just gonna get some answers out of him. Why is he laughing? So, do you want to take it away, Jake? We'll start with some. I don't know what you want to do, or
Let's start with a nice simple one.
yeah,
Feet together.
let's keep it simple because I'm a bit rusty. I'm 10 months.
Open the hips first,
Once-
and just take a minute to fall into it.
Nice.
Try and breathe.
Honestly, I haven't done any stretching. Well, I do now, but I've literally, for the 10 months you've been gone, I've done no yoga.
Yeah, I can tell.
So why did you leave us then in the first? Why did you go to Australia?
I feel like I just definitely needed some change of scenery. I feel like my day-to-day life was just becoming very repetitive, and I wanted to find some new inspiration and new challenges. Yeah.
So talk us through your travels. What was the order of destination? 'Cause you went Asia as well a little bit.
Yeah, I did a little bit of Southeast Asia, not a lot of it. We did Singapore for a few days. That was just a space to really get over the jet lag, but beautiful place. Really recommend. Very hot, but nice. And then we did Bali for a month. Bali was nice, very tropical.
Yeah.
Really good food. Ate a lot of food there. And then Australia. Did a little bit of traveling around Australia, and then found ourselves in Sydney. Extend your left leg out, and then bring your right heel in, and then just fold over your left leg.
So, what was your favourite place to visit out of all of those?
See, I feel like I left my heart in Sydney. Really fell in love with the place.
Wow.
Fell in love with Bali. I feel like all of it was just each thing had its own thing going on, which was just amazing. But definitely feel like Australia was the place for me. Sydney especially.
What was the biggest culture shock you had? Obviously going there, the difference between obviously here and there.
Probably with Australia, it would be how early everyone wakes up. Yeah, everyone's up at the crack of dawn.
Wow.
Yeah, coffee shops are open at 5 a.m.
I feel like the
Everywhere's
coffee's
shut by
amazing.
2 p.m. It took a minute to get used to, but definitely got me on track with it, which was good.
Yeah.
I'm an early riser now. We'll see how long it lasts.
I can't say the same myself. What about
switch legs?
coffee?
Oh,
Coffee good. I love my coffee, so
mate, the coffee, something else. So much better.
yeah.
Shouldn't
I've
really say
heard.
that when we sell coffee, but pick up the coffee in Australia.
Maybe we need to import it in.
Yeah, we'll import some beans.
Yeah. Start a little side hustle.
For sure.
Yeah. What was your biggest takeaway from obviously from the whole trip? What did you learn? Did you feel like you learned anything new or?
Oh, for sure. Definitely learned a lot. I feel like I learned a lot of lessons about myself more than anything. Learned a lot of independence, how to go without people, and confidence as well, meeting new people, networking, and just kind of pushing myself to be around new things, experience new people, and just not be in my comfort zone as much. I feel like when you come from such a small town where you know everyone and everyone knows you and everyone knows each other,
Yeah.
it can be easy to stay in that bubble. But when you throw yourself to the other side of the world and really throw yourself in the deep end, you learn a lot about yourself. It was interesting.
Was it
was really
scary
good.
because you didn't know anyone there?
Yeah, really scary. The first few weeks were horrendous. They were real scary, but after meeting a few good friends, a lot of good people, it felt easier as time went on.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good. Do both legs. And then shuffle your bum.
Well, that's the scariest thing, isn't it? It's like you don't
Put your
know
arms out,
anyone
breathe in,
there.
and then breathe out. You can't touch your toes anymore.
That's quite embarrassing.
Try to relax your head a little bit.
I'm telling you, I've lost it. It's because I'd never cheat on you. I never. When you were away, I was refused to go with any other yoga instructor. I'm loyal to you, Jake.
I'm back now.
I know.
Go back up.
Honestly, and you surprised us all as well, didn't you?
Yeah, it was a nice surprise. That was probably the biggest secret I've ever kept.
Yeah. You got us all.
Nearly slipped up a few times, but I managed to do it.
Yeah.
Come on your hands and knees.
You told us July. Oh no, June.
I
No, you
had
said July
plans.
first, and then
Yeah,
you said
July,
And-
April.
Surprise. Okay.
Take your knees as wide as your mat, and then open your feet as wide as your knees, and then come down to your elbows, and then breathe in, come forwards, and then as you breathe out, start walking your arms back, and then press your bum back. A funny thing in Australia as well, which was a culture shock, the accent. Trying to teach a yoga class to Australians was just,
Oh, really?
it was quite funny.
I'm surprised about that.
There was a lady that used to always get confused when I said bum and thumb.
What could you
They used to
possibly
take the piss out of my accent all the time.
do with your thumb in yoga?
Like
Take
reaching
your
your
thumb.
thumb,
Reaching your thumb. Oh,
pressing your bum down, like bum and thumb.
Thumb and bum don't go well together.
No.
That is so funny. Not like when you did that slip up in yoga that time where you said, I'll never forget that.
Oh,
You
what
said
was it?
Let's take a nice long breath.
Slow and long. Schlong breath.
That'll stick with me forever. Take a nice long breath. You played it off though.
Yeah. Until like 10 minutes later, and then everyone started laughing.
Yeah. Everyone caught it.
There's been a lot of hiccups.
Yeah. So did you do much yoga when you were in Oz?
Yeah, did heaps.
Heaps, mate.
I did heaps, mate. Yeah, I did a lot of yoga. Do you know what? I did a lot of yoga when I was in Bali. We stayed in Ubud.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it was amazing. They had this place called the Yoga Barn. It's like famous worldwide, but me and Harry were going there like every week, at least 3-4 times a week. There was this one class that we used to do on a Friday evening, and it was yin yoga with a live band playing obviously music while the class was
that's
going on.
different.
Oh,
That's quick.
it was incredible. Although there was one session that we went to, and there was like a meditation class going on, and it was like 3D vocal meditation. So we're in a yin class, and in the room next door, there's people screaming at the top of the lungs, which
What?
was quite an experience. It was quite funny. But yeah,
It's certainly different, isn't it? Like, Bali's like a big hot spot for it, though, right?
Yeah.
For, like yoga.
You're gonna take it slow coming out of this one.
Am I?
Yeah, take it slow,
I'm like, oh,
and then drop your hips down to the floor.
that's so good. This is why I missed it. There's something. Oh,
And then bring your legs together. Bring your elbows onto your shoulders, and just take a moment.
I think one of the hard things when you're in Oz, which I hear, and I think you mentioned it to me, is not being able to contact back home because the time difference.
Yeah.
Like, that's quite rough.
Yeah, it was. It was hard as well because obviously, like, you're missing home a lot. You miss your friends, you miss your family, and then obviously, like, midday for me was the middle of the night for you guys. So when I'm feeling a little bit homesick, I'm like, oh, just ring home, and then realize that Everyone's actually asleep.
I know
But then
that.
it wouldn't stop people ringing me in the middle of the night thinking that I'm just on the normal time zone as them and wake me up at like 3 a.m. That was like something that I had to get used to.
It's quite alienating, like
Yeah, it's weird.
being so far from home. So, is Oz somewhere you would ever consider like
Bring your
living?
arms out like this.
Yep.
And then press. Roll your shoulders back. Yeah, for sure. Like if I could pick up everything and take everything and everyone there, I'd do it in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
Like the way of life over there is just so different to like what we have. It's just so hot all year round. I feel like as well, everyone that I worked with used to always take the piss out of me because I was constantly hot or constantly sweating, just lengthening your back out.
Sweaty boy.
Literally.
Oh, that's so good.
Okay, come back up.
Serious tightness in my back, but I always find the back feels like the hardest part of the body to stretch for me.
Yeah, for sure.
Because how do you stretch your back?
There's a lot of different stretches you can do for your back.
I
I
have
like
to
to do a lot of spinal twists.
Yeah,
Spinal twister goes, or even like when you're hanging from things and just like lengthening your back out. It's a good one.
decompressing it.
Yeah. Extend your left leg back out and
Yep.
then cross your right foot over your left leg.
Okay.
Bring your right hand out beside you.
Yep.
Left arm's gonna come up and then left elbow to your right knee. Okay, hold it, breathe in, lengthen. And then as you breathe out, press the elbow into your knee and twist.
Oh.
And then try and draw your chin to your right shoulder.
Nice.
Okay, slow release. Do you want to try a little bit of a challenge?
Yeah, go on. I
Okay.
like a challenge.
Bring your left hand down,
Yeah.
roll over to your left.
Mhm.
Right arm's gonna come up, and then reach for your left foot.
Oh.
Try and take it. Okay. Then you're gonna roll over and press into your right leg. Pick it up. Pick it up.
I can do this. Wait.
You can do it. Lift.
See the elegance there.
We'll get back to it.
Yeah.
Left leg over your right.
Yeah. So, what was one of the things you didn't anticipate maybe about Australia that you weren't expecting? Is there anything that, you know?
Bring your right elbow over. That I didn't expect.
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't really go with any expectations.
Mm-hmm.
Just kind of wanted the whole experience to just be new, and I wanted everything. Like I knew, obviously, going into it, there was going to be a lot of things that I wouldn't have expected, and a lot of things that I wouldn't have known. I probably would say again, going back to like missing people, friends and family. That was like one of the biggest things that I didn't really anticipate on how much it would affect me at the beginning. And you can come out of this one now. Bring your feet together, shuffle forwards,
Yeah.
and then come and take a lie down on your back. That's it.
Yeah,
And then
people.
just let your legs fall heavy.
I think you would definitely, you would
Try not to
definitely.
flash the camera.
Oh, can you see? This isn't a great angle for me. We can do something in post edit, please.
Let's put a sticker here.
Just blur this bit out. Nice camera. Yeah. So, what were like the biggest realizations that you had? Is there anything you just like realized about yourself, or things that were important to you that you might not have realized before?
Do you know what, honestly, like, I know I've mentioned it quite a lot of times, but just the connections and relationships you have with people. You don't realize how much, like, people can make an impact on your life. And going from being so busy all the time and having a schedule and having, like, routine every day to going into the complete unknown and not having a single clue about what's going on or who's who or what's happening. It can be quite intimidating, can be quite scary. I feel like as well, like, people, they glamorize it a lot, and like moving away is very glamorized, but no one ever really spoke about the days that like you'd struggle, and the days that you would feel like really alone and you'd feel like it wasn't for you. But then again, I feel like all I needed to do was just push past all of that, because I can honestly say it was the best thing I've ever done.
Wow.
The first few months I was there, the first month or two in Australia, I really didn't enjoy it. Like I was on the edge of just booking a flight home. The amount of times I've like looked at flights to fly home was unreal. But then
Stuck it
just
out.
like moving from certain environments into new ones can really like encourage you to do new things. Like I started working with Lululemon over there, which was, again, it's a company that I've always wanted to work for, and working for them was like amazing. And then I moved to a different part of Sydney called the Northern Beaches, and when I was living there, like it was just so surreal, like such a tropical lifestyle. You're by the beach, you're eating acai every day, you're attempting to surf. I didn't do very well with that, but it's just like that way of life. It's very different, but
It
very
is.
good.
You know, see why so many people want to move there, really.
Yeah, for sure.
But
Bring your legs in.
like you say, it's just you have to give up so much usually to do it. You have
Yeah.
to sacrifice family and friends, and
Yeah.
I mean, what was the decision to come home? I mean, what
Place your feet down
inspired that?
and then cross your left leg over your right leg. Shuffle your bum to the left and then drop your knees to the right.
Oh, I love this one. Oh,
Cactus your left arm and then use your right hand to press your left knee down. For me to come home, I'm going to be an uncle,
wow!
which is exciting.
Congratulations, Jake.
Yeah, my sister's having a baby. My best friend's having a baby. There's just a lot of like exciting things going on at home, and I was low-key getting FOMO. I was like, oh, they're going into summer. Australia's going into winter. Everyone seems to be pregnant. Everyone. Literally everyone's pregnant. It's like either pregnancy or marriage. So that was like one side to it. And then my contract with work was up.
Yeah.
And then the lease on our house was also up. So it just made sense. It was like the universe was just kind of saying like, okay,
You ready?
you've had your time. Piss off home. You've done it now.
At least you came back to the summer.
Yeah. But like my plan was obviously, I knew I always wanted to surprise everybody, and telling everyone that I was coming home in June or July or whenever it was. I booked the flight in January to come home in April. But I'm so glad I did it. That surprise was...
You were so nervous though, weren't you?
My heart was pounding. Like the whole
No
way.
one knew. No one.
No one knew, but I did message my dad and my dad's girlfriend Sam when I was in Dubai.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm in Dubai, you need to pick me up. They knew I was coming home a little bit earlier, but they didn't know I was coming home that early. Come and switch over to your opposite side.
Oh, it's when you come out of these positions that, it's such a good feeling.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
But yeah, was that like the flights were that long, and I was starting to get really jet lag. And then when I was in Dubai, I was like, I need someone to just pick me up. I need someone to get me from the airport. I need to go to sleep.
It's a long flight.
Oh my God, it was way too long.
It's like 23 hours or something.
15 hours on the first flight, and then 7 hours on the second flight.
Wow.
I think.
It's a lot of traveling.
Yeah, it's a lot. I did eat a lot of food on the flight though. Yeah,
You gotta find something to do.
They just kept bringing tray after tray out. I was like, I didn't understand how anyone's actually supposed to eat all of this, although I did.
Yeah, they can't
It
say
was
no to
good.
free food though,
No.
can we? So, in terms of like training, were you training much over there?
I
Let myself go.
yeah, really let myself go. No, I didn't let myself go. I wasn't as
Indulge.
Yeah. Yeah. I just wasn't as like harsh with myself. I knew that I was taking that time out, and try and push that.
I know, how embarrassing is that? I'm just like, why is his arm in the air? Like, I can't get it down.
You can release out.
Oh.
No, I didn't let myself go. I just knew that like I didn't want to go there with the intention of having to like put all of that pressure on myself to train and then work and all of that jazz. Like I was still doing yoga and I was still teaching over there and I was still going to the gym, but
Yeah.
I was just like enjoying it more. Like you'd be out a lot more, so you wouldn't. I mean, you'd have the time to do it, but gym, beach, gym, beach. Like I'd be on the beach a lot, and it's like we did a lot of swims. Like we'd be out swimming. I mean, I wouldn't really say I'd swim. I was just
floating.
floating around the rock pools.
Is there really sharks?
Sharks? Yeah, there's heaps of sharks.
Heaps of sharks, mate.
There's heaps of sharks, mate. Yeah, lots of sharks, lots
It's
of
dangerous life.
jellyfish. They do have like shark nets up though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Although apparently one shark did get into the rock pool.
Oh. It probably
wasn't there,
beats
though.
Ainsdale Beach.
No.
No?
I don't think
Doesn't beat Ainsdale. Because that's what you left before you left to go. You had that beach yoga, and how many was on it? Almost like 200 people.
over 200.
Or was it over
I think it
200?
was just over 200.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That was a send off though.
That was, I don't know how I did that. That was
Yeah,
mental.
it was. But it just shows how many people show up for you.
Yeah,
Mate,
it was
it's-
good. I enjoyed doing that. I'd love to do it again.
From going from a place where you're like really known here to going somewhere where you don't know anyone.
Yeah,
It's a massive change.
it was.
But
took
I
a
feel
minute
like
to
you
get used
needed
to
it
We're
to
gonna
humble you.
go
No, I'm
into-
joking.
bring me back to where. Do you
Oh.
do a frog pose?
No, I knew. This is the pose that he likes to torture people with. It is infamous for,
Yeah,
and it really, really does hurt.
this is a
but
good one.
It does feel good when you come out of it, but just during,
Jen McCormick
It's
loves
hell.
this one.
does she?
Yeah, well she doesn't.
Yeah, you
She
got to be a
hates me for it,
psychopath,
but
and she must be a
she's
psycho.
known as the frog queen.
The frog.
Okay, so you're gonna take your knees nice and wide.
Yeah. Is this a good angle or what? This is not doing me any favors.
You might have to
is
blur
it?
this one out.
But
Zoom in.
zoom
Okay, so
right in.
wide knees. Keep your insides of the feet down,
It already hurts.
and then drop down.
This is the one pose I haven't missed.
And then try and press your bum back a little bit.
Oh, it's a love-hate thing.
You feel good after this one then.
I know. So, now that you're back, did you feel like you had like a new lease of life? Because obviously you've had your breaks, you've recharged.
Yeah, for sure. I feel like it was one of those things that I've always wanted to do it ever since I was a kid. Always
Yeah.
wanted to travel.
Mm,
Always wanted to see the world, and I feel like, don't get me wrong, like I've still got a lot of traveling left to do.
mm.
I'm not done yet. But I've come back and I'm ready to just be back with everyone, be back teaching, be back with friends, family, clients, back on my bullshit, do my thing. I'm excited. I'm feeling a lot more inspired. Like I've seen a lot of things, I've learned a lot of things, I've done many different things.
It needs to happen sometimes
Yeah,
to find that inspiration.
yeah, for sure.
You'll be recharged.
That's
And
it.
now that you're back, what does the future hold in terms of like yoga?
I mean, we've got a lot of exciting things going on at the gym. Obviously,
You're going to be back in the fold there,
yeah,
which is amazing.
back in that. Doing, obviously, a few people know the lava's coming back. It's been a while since we've done lava. So, I mean,
Yeah.
I'll learn a lot about myself when I get back to doing that one. But yeah, I'm excited for it. I'm excited to get that like community going again. And it was just real good vibes when we used to do that. And I'm excited to just get back into it.
Honestly, the lava has got a massive pull. Like,
Yeah.
people love it. You know, you're going to relaunch that.
Hmm.
We've got the whole studio to work with.
Yeah.
It's going to be absolutely insane.
And like even like events and stuff like that, it's just I feel like I'm ready to just go full force at doing it all again. And
Yeah.
I feel like before I left, I was just at a bit of a standstill. And like I said before, like everything was just like the same.
Yeah.
It felt so repetitive. And I just like, don't get me wrong, I obviously love teaching yoga, but there's only so many times you can teach so many classes without it just becoming so repetitive. And then you definitely need to go off and find that inspiration. And I dare say in like a few years to come, I'll be like, I need to go again and learn a lot more. And I feel like that's what life's just about. Like, you've just got to go for the experience. Just go for it.
Absolutely.
Just go for it. You know what I mean? Fucking go for it, mate. Do you want to come out of this?
I don't know.
Oh,
I feel like I'm scared to move
yeah.
from
Same.
this position. But the longer it is, the worse it gets.
Yeah,
It does feel good though.
it does feel good.
Yeah.
Until it doesn't.
Yeah. But, we're so happy to have you back, you know, honestly.
Yeah,
You
good.
saw,
I'm glad. I'm excited to be back with you all.
yeah. It's gonna be such a fun, new and exciting adventure with you back in the fold. And you felt your presence was missed, mate.
Oh,
Not
really?
gonna lie. Yeah, it was. Like, I was saying to Chloe a couple of months ago, I was like, man, I really miss Jake now.
Yeah.
I felt like I knew you were coming. I must have known.
Sensed it.
I sensed that, yeah.
Crawl out.
Okay, crawl out. I'm like,
I feel like I'm going to struggle getting out.
yeah. Oh my gosh. Is it now? Oh, that is just wonderful. Oh,
Fucking beautiful, mate.
yeah.
Oh. Shake your legs out.
26. So I've got a lot of exciting things coming up then. We're gonna have to try and, well, you'll have to try and do another beach yoga, I reckon. Would you do it again?
I would definitely do it again.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. It's just obviously getting...
The council on side.
Yeah. Yeah, they don't like to make it easy.
No, they don't. So, and when are we gonna, I think you're gonna do some yoga up here as well?
Yeah, we've got the mobility classes coming back on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Yeah, Wednesday morning at 10:30. And then I'm going to try and put some evening classes on as well, because I've had a lot of people asking about
Really?
evening mobility. I just didn't realise how many new members are in the gym.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of new people here, so...
A lot of new faces.
Yeah, gonna accommodate for some of them.
Am I doing this right? Am I supposed to
Yeah.
be...
Just try and press that knee down. Try and lengthen your spine a bit more. Accommodate for them. Definitely get some more mobility classes going back.
Yeah, they were popular.
And then just getting ready for when the studio's open. Getting it all going again.
And it's gonna be all go.
Swap legs.
Ooh.
Yeah. I'm excited to be back. I'm ready to be back. I'm not ready for the WODs, but we'll see how they go.
Yeah, we'll build it up.
Spinning, however.
You're liking the spinning, aren't you?
I'm loving the spin. I've missed Spin Julie.
No one likes Spin Julie. She is one of a kind. And she's on holiday right now, and
I know she needs to hurry up and come home.
So yeah, we got the Lava 2.0 coming, and we're gonna launch that for our Level Up gyms. So guys, keep an eye out for that, because that's coming and it's gonna be huge.
Yep.
I'd love to know, like, what was your favourite part about your whole trip away?
My favourite part? Probably, like, living somewhere away from home.
Yeah.
Living somewhere hot. Somewhere just with nice weather.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, you don't realise how much the weather can
Change your mood.
change your mood. Definitely the people that I met. I met so many amazing people, met friends for life, like, for sure. Like, and if even I don't find other reasons to go back to Australia, like, the people I'd have to go back for.
Yeah.
My job, I loved my job.
You always liked Lululemon.
Yeah.
And then you ended up working for them.
Yeah. It's
which is amazing.
crazy.
Yeah.
How it all worked out.
Do you want to do a quick fire round with me?
Yeah.
Should we do it?
Yeah.
Okay. Beach or jungle?
Beach.
That's so obvious, that, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Like, who won't choose
I
jungle?
ain't chilling in a jungle.
No chance.
Shit scared of spiders.
I know. Koala or sloth?
Koala.
Do you know they sleep for 22 hours a day?
Sloths have.
We've both got an
Chlamydia.
interesting fact about.
I'm sure they have chlamydia.
They must have got it off me.
Probably just a random TikTok that I saw one day.
They're dirty creatures.
Yeah.
And they stink apparently. But you know, yeah,
Koalas are cute.
koalas sleep for 22 hours a day. I think
Yeah.
that's something I can get down with.
Just like me.
What's the best food you found in Australia?
The acai bowls.
Really?
Yeah.
So you're going for something sweet rather than savoury?
I've got a sweet tooth.
Yeah.
I love sweets.
See you.
I love
You little
sweets.
fatty.
As you can tell,
Nah, I didn't want to say anything, but
I've piled it on.
would you rather do a 90 minutes hot yoga or ice bath?
Hot yoga. Controversial, but I hate being cold.
Yeah, same.
Hate ice baths. I don't hate them. They're just not for me.
They're not
No.
elegant.
No.
If you had to rename lava yoga into something ridiculous, what would it be?
Sweatfest.
I think we should run with that, on the relaunch. Call it Sweatfest. I love it.
Silly Sweatfest.
It is a Sweatfest.
It is.
Okay, 3 words to describe the Jake that left and 3 for the Jake that's come back. Oh, that's so good. 3 words for the Jake that left. Loser. Jokes.
Jake that left, probably uninspired. Drained.
Suicidal.
I won't go that far.
I'm
There we
not
go.
joking.
Uninspired, drained, and just like unmotivated.
Yeah.
Just tired all the time, and I was just seeking that something else. But like now I've been away,
Disenchanted.
I'm motivated. I'm definitely feeling a lot more inspired, and I just feel like more alive. It's
Thriving.
thriving. Yeah, I just feel alive, which is good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
Took
feel
it-
like that kind of sums it up, really, doesn't it?
Yeah,
That's amazing.
just alive. With a little questions.
Do you like the questions?
Yeah. Did you do it or ChatGPT?
I did it. So, tell everyone before we close this podcast where they can follow you, where they can find you. I'm going to plug your socials here.
You can follow me on Instagram, Jake Scott Yoga, and then you can find me in here. I'll just be here every day.
He doesn't leave this mat. He
No.
just
You can
lives
find
here.
me. You can find me in the gym, or find me in McDonald's. Do you love a McDonald's?
I do like a naughty McDonald's.
Yeah, every now and then.
If there's one thing people can do today to feel more grounded, what would it be?
Get outside. Like get in the sun. As
Yeah.
I've heard, like you guys have not had sunshine for a very long time, so
We've been withering away while he's
Yeah.
been thriving on the Gold
I
Coast.
mean it's still cold here, but get outside, get in the sun, enjoy the sun while we get it.
Well
It'll
said.
be gone soon,
It will.
and I'll be gone with it.
Don't do it again, Jake.
When the
We've got
sun goes, I'm
abandonment
like, yeah,
issues
I gotta
now.
go.
We just don't know what his next move is anymore. You've got trust issues.
Gotta keep you waiting.
Well, that concludes our little stretch, and thank you, Jake, for coming on. And we're so happy to have you back. Really,
Thank you.
like, honestly, it's give us a real boost of energy for this new year. Now we've come into spring. It's just the timing's been amazing, and I'm just happy that you got a lot from your trip, and we really look forward to this year with you, and building with you here, and we're just happy to have
I'm
you
excited.
back. Yeah, it felt like a missing piece without you, mate.
Oh,
It really did.
Oh,
No,
you
you
soppy
know
lad.
that. I am soppy. I'm soppy, but
So thanks, guys, and listen, make sure you're doing your yoga. I'm telling you, it's a game changer. We've got the lava relaunching, so look out for that because that is going to be huge. You don't want to miss out. But also in the meantime, we're going to be doing not lava,
Mobility.
mobility classes up here on a Wednesday 10:30, and then look out for more classes that we're going to release for up here. In the meantime, make sure you're stretching, book in with Jake, and thanks for tuning in, guys.
We're back.
Should we give them a namaste or?
Namaste.
Namaste.